They say that sometimes when you're tired, well, things tend to go better. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the broadcast, or welcome to the broadcast if it's your first time here. My name is Alan. Welcome to the Alliance. I hope you guys had a fantastic Thursday. I know mine was popping with creativity and research. Yeah, creativity and research was my day today. As I am working on the script for my next YouTube video that I'm hopefully going to be able to record tomorrow. And by recording, I mean record the audio and then get some of the visuals that go along with it. So it should be interesting. I am working on a set of builds that if you're arriving at level 40, so if you just got there, you just a few weeks back or just a few days back or whatever, and you have no exotics and you don't have any named items, what builds can you make with sort of easier to find gear that'll get you through some heroic content? So, you know, you've done the story, most of the content on hard or challenging can be done with just about anything. But when you start wanting to, acquire reward from the heroic level, you need a little bit more gusto in a lot of the things. That you utilize into the game so that you can go easier. And so we're during that video that I'm building. Howdy, Seth. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy them. So the newest video, the latest video is what happens when you get to level 40. What happens to the game. It comes out tomorrow, 10 a.m. So that'll be available for everyone. But the new one that I'm working on is basically two builds that I basically decided to detail the Striker's Battle Gear once again and the Negotiator's Dilemma, because you saw it yesterday. We were in one area and it was fairly easy for us to get some of the green pieces that we have. So I'm pretty sure everyone does that. I'm tempted to make one without any of the set gear pieces, and in order that if you absolutely just made it to level 40 and you're looking at your inventory and you're like, what can I get fast? You can probably get it done. However, it's not a huge stretch to look at your at the targeted loot map and see where everything is. Now, technically, if you've arrived at level 40, that means you have done the whole DC map is now available to you, as well as the Warlords of New York. With the Brooklyn DLC, they might have put some stuff in the Brooklyn DLC, but it will probably be more towards the newer gear sets and what have you. So you should technically be able to farm all of the pieces you need in order to make one of the two builds that we're going to talk about in the next video. So the whole point of this is to try and cater to people who have just started playing the game or are coming back to the game and their inventory is a mess. I started noticing on a lot of the forums that a lot of people stopped playing this game right before Warlords of New York. So I felt that there was a need there, and a lot of the videos are talking about, what it is that you can do in the Division 2 in 2025, but they're videos that go back to January or even March. So they are still very valid. You can still very well do them today, but a lot of them use exotics. And I don't think that as a fresh new level 40 that you have that many exotics to count on. If you've encountered one of them, I just find it very difficult to, I find it very difficult for newer agents to feel comfortable in testing. So the videos you'll be watching while I talk over is going to be me putting those builds to the test. So I've built those builds for myself. I already recorded. There was a Heartbreaker build and I personally misunderstood how the Heartbreaker works, simply because it literally relies on headshots, right? So the Heartbreaker gear set, the stacks that you get rely on you hitting some headshots. So you really have to be careful in trying to hit for the head. Otherwise, you lose that that extra shield that you normally have. And yeah, unless you're a Foundry Bulwark build, which basically regenerates both you and your shield, that shield will break pretty darn fast when you're not using the Foundry Bulwark. So I'm still debating, because I have all of the data to build more than one build, but it's like, in the last video that's coming out tomorrow, there's going to be Striker, and there's going to be you know, like the Foundry Bulwark, and then there's going to be like a hardwired plus like a more of a hybrid skill build, right? So there's literally 4 potential builds that you can make, but we don't go into much details, and they're still oriented around a lot of the weapons or the gear items that a lot of people probably don't have when they get to level 40. So anyways, like, from a creative standpoint, there's me, and then there's also the other piece, which is like, how does it best serve the people that are watching versus what you would want to see. Like, I even found something I didn't even know I could try, which I'm going to try tonight, which is why the title says, you know, that we're going to be exploring builds. It's because I saw a lot of people, like in my Strikers build, I utilize the Pestilence for my Striker build, because I love the tick and it hits really, really hard. But the Striker build, or the Striker gear set, has an advantage wherein it helps your weapon to really shoot really fast. And then I saw somebody utilize it, or if you wish, I'm just trying to locate my picture there for a second that I had earlier on. But it's called the Legendary St. Elmo's build, and they build it off of the Gunner specialization instead of using the one that I was using, and then the Technician specialization, and they use it with the St. Elmo's engine. So I pulled it, and that's what I want to check tonight, because I really want to see if there's a huge difference, because they called that a legendary build, and it's all red builds, plus they have a shield. So I'm kind of excited to look into that. But yeah, this is basically what's coming down the pipeline. I did have another series where I called Division 2 for Noobs. Well, it's not Division 2 for Noobs, it's Division 2 for New Agents. But I don't like the format that it took, and so I'm revisiting that as well, like when I have a little bit of time. So we're going to get back to that, and eventually it'll be easier to make the content. So anyways, let's go on to our evening, shall we? And as an early adopter, this is something that you get to see every single night, and that you get to experience with me. That'll be like our little secret kind of thing, wherein it only happens if you're here early. It is what it is. There we go. And this is where I come here and I take out my proud Hockey Dad mug that is back tonight. I love that mug. It's my 3rd favorite mug in the whole wide world. You know, number 1 is my #DadGoals mug. My number 2 is my Michael Myers mug, and then I have this mug because I am a proud hockey dad. My son plays hockey. I was a hockey coach for 4 seasons. I don't know if I'm still going to be that, but I'm just going to take the time and say exactly what you just said, Seth, is happy Thursday night coffee. Thank you so much for choosing to be here. That is the ultimate reward. Thank you so much for everything. Cheers. It is good coffee. So good coffee. There was I just, because I feel like oversharing, there was a dude, we're going back to 2017. I'd only been streaming for a little over a year back then. 2017, I think. And this dude was streaming in the mornings, and he had a beautiful cafe coffee overlay, and he called it coffee and chat. It was super, relaxed, and I loved the ambiance. And like, provided that we can have the kind of audience that that we're looking for, that we would love to have. This is something that I think would be so cool. Like like my neon-ish title style, and how like a cyber coffee kind of an evening. It would be brutally cool, I believe, if we had that. So, anyways, I just want to check on something here before I. So, how many do I have? It's 3,064. It's a good thing I didn't buy it. I wanted to go for the Death Roll bundle, but at 3,000, like 3,000 premium credits, it was stupid expensive. It's like $50, like $27 to get 2250, and at 2250 I still can't buy it. So that's a skin that would technically cost me like 47 plus tax. Like, this is insanity. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. If it gets even further discounted, I'll buy it. But for now, like after buying the Warlords of New York, the Brooklyn DLC, I think what gets to me, and that'll be I'm gonna even pause the music for that. I think what gets to me, I'm gonna unmute the Division 2 so you can hear it in the background. But I think what gets to me is that I have the Division 2 from the Ubisoft store. So I have the Ubisoft launcher, and I purchased the Battle for Brooklyn DLC with a few other items, and that, I be honest with you, like I don't even know what I got, because I paid, instead of paying the $19.95. Hey Razin, instead of paying the $19.95, I paid like the DLC or the deluxe version, and I don't even know, like I don't see what I have extra for that. And then over the past weekend, not this previous weekend, like about a week and a half ago, my son goes, "Dad, I would love to play the Division 2 with you." And I know my friend next door has the Division 2, and he's been asking me if I want to play. You wish you bought the deluxe? Yeah, I need to check. I need to check what I got with it. But anyways, the Ubisoft store, they give you a title, and you don't know what's inside. So I had to go to Steam to look at the same title I got to see what I got. And then here's the disgusting part, is that on Steam right now, well, I mean, I don't know, it may have changed since the last time I purchased it, so don't quote me on that for now. But the base Division 2 game was $4 Canadian. And then if you went... No, there's no breakdown. I mean, it's really scary. I don't even know what's inside of it, like in the Ubisoft store. So I bought for my son the base game, Warlords of New York. I also purchased the Brooklyn DLC and his season pass for $33 off of Steam. I paid $32 for the Brooklyn DLC. I don't know what's wrong with Ubisoft. I don't know if it's because Steam has a different price than... And then get this, my son, in order to launch the game, even though he plays through Steam, I play through the Ubisoft Play Store, or the Play, whatever the... yes, $33. I could have gotten him for $44, or for maybe an extra $11. I could have given him the golden thing that would have given him all these skins and then 20 levels on the current everything. But I got him the full... It took a full day on my old computer to download it from the Steam webpage or the Steam client, install it on the PC, all of that for 33 bucks. So I'm like, and now I can't go to the I can't go to the store because not the store, but you can't go to the Ubisoft page when the game is running because the engine kind of like is the one that puts out like it's not like it's in Steam where on Steam if you play a game it launches a separate and then Steam stays open. With the Ubisoft Play Store or whatever the client, the client completely disappears when the game launches. So I can't go to show you. I'd have to close the game and then show you again. But it's so disgusting. Like, and I don't. And the thing is this, right? Is if I buy it off of, if I would have gone from Steam, yeah, they do, absolutely, Razin. They absolutely do, because I told my son, at first what I wanted to do is I wanted to go and buy it again and then just play off of Steam. But then if I do that, or if I did that, I understood, because I wanted to buy it from my Steam and then share it to my son, because he has his own account, but he plays my game because 99% of the time we don't play the same games together. So he has his own Steam account. But then I read that the Division 2 is not shareable on the Steam family plan. So you can create a Steam, on your Steam, you can create a family account, which basically means that all of the games on your Steam store are shared with someone else's Steam account. So my son has an account. He's not of age, so I have to approve of all the games that he plays. And then, so from my Steam store, he can grab, download, and play any game that I have on my thing. The kicker here, and that's why I ended up buying the Division off of his account instead of putting it on mine with my credit card, basically, is that I learned that the Division 2 cannot be shared from a different platform. So it's like I fall on these things by complete mistake. Like I didn't even know that was a thing. And I was just about to, like gun the purchase, put it on my Steam store so that he could play it. And then I went in and I'm like, family share plan. Are there any limitations? And then, yeah, there is. So if you were thinking about buying the game because you don't know, like that you're not going to play with someone else, or your significant other, wife, daughter, son, brother, they all want to play off of your Steam account, which they can. Yeah, don't do that with the Division 2 because they can't be shared. So I learned that. I almost learned that the hard way. And this is just my type of karma when it comes to these things. Like I try to not be impulsive and not do something stupid, and then I realize other shit happens, So, but anyways, I'm gonna get more coffee and then we're gonna play video games. All right. Okay, so this is the build that I'm thinking about. They need, crossplay and all of that. They absolutely do. I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, absolutely. So this is one of the builds that I'm thinking about showcasing during my my next video, not the one coming out tomorrow, the one that I'm trying to make for next Friday. So this is the Heartbreaker. Basically you can Kingbreaker Heartbreaker, but you don't have to have the Kingbreaker. You can do it with the TKB 408, which is basically the same thing. It's the base damage is a little bit different. So, I mean, this build, except for my backpack here, everything on the damn thing has been completely maxed out. There's a gear mod missing on this one, but essentially it's a god roll build, and I was able to get it to wherein I have, it's 102,000, almost 103,000 weapon damage. From a statistical point of view, we have 45% assault rifle damage bonus. We have 40% light machine gun damage bonus. And then after that, what do we have? I have 1.8 million armor. I don't have any armor on kill. I don't have a lot of armor regen, which is the big difference between that. This will, the TTK with this is extremely fast, but your shield will, the regenerative aspect of it is not as strong as the others. You have 363,000 max health. But when I look at this, my shield has a 4.7 million health because I'm at shield skill tier 6, right? So my shield has 4.7 million health. This build uses, like, I put in the technician because of the micro thingies. They're supposed to help out, but what you don't get with this build is the regenerative aspect that you get with, let's say, the Foundry Bulwark, where essentially it repairs you and your shield every time you get shot. So the regenerative aspect of that build is really strong. No worries, Razin. Take your time, sir. But the other thing is that this, from a damage standpoint, is really, really strong. So yeah, so there's a lot to be said about this one. I don't know, did I save? I think I did, because I had a Heartbreaker build, so I saved it here. And I'm thinking about this one, the Negotiator's Dilemma, and the... So for the Negotiator's Dilemma, I found out that you can replace the blue screen. It doesn't replace its damage, right? Because the 133k, well, almost 134 base damage is stupid strong. But you can absolutely go with the GR9 instead, and use Flatline with it, and then put the Link Laser Pointer on it, and the damage will be very, very comparable. So you don't have to have... And a GR9 is not a dare or a named item, right? So it can absolutely be used into this build, no problems. Now, for the mask, because if you want to use the LMG, because you're not using the contractor's gloves, which would absolutely give you LMG damage with it, and you know, you like, of course, this build, so the Negotiator's Dilemma build, focuses on crits, which is why the Coyote's mask is the, like, I'm gonna say the best in slot when it comes to that. You can absolutely replace it with, you know, get some extra, like a 10% LMG damage with weapon damage. You can put like a Petrov mask, you know, a Petrov mask. You could also put a Palisade mask to get armor on kill, which would make you which would give you even more survivability. You know, there are plenty of options, or like you could technically also go with either a Grupo Sombra or a Seska, which would increase either crit hit damage or crit hit chance by giving you the base damage. So you really go with your style. So that's what I'm trying to do, is to teach people that you don't absolutely need. They do a fantastic job, right? So let's be honest, the blue screen exotic is stupid powerful. It's got the best base damage of any LMG in the game. Not even the M60 can manage that 133 in terms of base damage. And
I've got what you want.
being a statistic kind of a guy, like, if you look, the Bullet King is an exotic, it's 116,000. If you look at the other LMGs in the game, so the Big Show, it's in the same as an MG, the MG5, so it's the MG category, 115. You have the M60, or in this case, it's the Black Friday, but it's in the category of the M60. It's 113,000. You have the RPKs, so this is the Black Market RPK, the RPK 7.4. This one's base damage is 152,000, but it only has 40 bullets in the magazine, whereas the other ones have 100. But the Dare or the GR9 have 200 bullets in the magazine. So it's, you know, it's really up to you, right? So there are plenty of different ways. Like that MG5, right? It's 111,000. It's not maxed out completely. You don't get the full of the LMG damage, but it's still so powerful. The Stoner LAMG, or the Quiet Roar in this case, 130,000. So it's just, there's so many options that you can utilize in order to make this work. That that's what I want to showcase to people, because currently, or from what I can see, everyone that's making builds on YouTube for the Division 2, they are making builds for people that have had their accounts, I remember this one dude, and I think his name is, I'm going to mess this up, but I think it's Hollywood Gaming or something, Hollywood something. And he was saying that if you don't have, like, a lot of the builds that you see right now, like, if you don't have at least 2,000 shades, so, like, I only have 2,300, but, like, I think 2,000 was an excess. Oh, no, I think he said 1,000 or something like that, right? So if you don't have at least 1,000 shade levels, it's going to be difficult for you to do a lot of what the other people can do with their builds, because of your, it's not a question of resources. It's a question of you not finding all of the gear pieces that you need in order to make your builds. Welcome back, sir. So I don't see a whole hell of a lot of YouTubers that are making builds for that. So like you see, like I saw like a 52, like, oh, this guy's got 3,000, and then you've got some that have, like, this dude has 178 SHD.
Hey kid, I'm not your dad.
Like,
come visit me once in
96 and 32. So I don't know if it's their secondary account or something like that. I absolutely don't know. But I see a lot of newer players that have stopped playing since before the Warlords of New York or something like that. So now they're running around and trying to have a little bit of fun. So anyways, I want to go back to this, because now what I want to do is okay, so that's Striker 3.0 with this. It works well, but you're extremely flimsy. And the one I was looking at is all reds. I don't know, man, because in this one he utilizes the Memento backpack, so he keeps the stacks. So let's see, let's load it first. I forget. In order to load in, I have to load. So having the backpack gives you risk management, which basically, it's like it increases the total weapon damage from 0.65% to 0.90%. In this build that I saw, he swaps the Sawyer knee pads. Well, not that he swaps, but like for us, it would be a swap. And then over here, he puts Memento backpack there, and he uses a Fenris, which is weird to me. No, it's not weird. It's because, yeah, he uses a Fenris with Obliterate, so same thing as I have now. And then instead of using the Pestilence, he uses the St. Elmo's engine. So I'm not 100% sure of oh, we don't have our knee pads with us. I'm gonna go get them. Not 100% sure of for this, but the dude says that like this is legendary status. Like he can do legendary with that build. But strikers with Sawyers, yes, exactly. So I have two knee pads. I have these. They give us weapon damage. It would give us skill damage, so it would be good. But even if I look, what does he have? What's the skills that he uses? He uses the shield. So the skill damage is useless for this build. And the crit hit damage would be better. So, plus I saw another build with the Umbra Initiative, with the what's that SMG there? The Backfire. With the Backfire SMG, like it's just brutally crazy. Like he does legendary, and he walks in with his team. His team stay back. And with his fucking shield, this guy just walks right through the, even the big chungas there, like they are destroying him. And yet he keeps going. No worries. Okay, so that was my Striker 3.0. Which one do I want to get rid of? My pestilence, we tested it yesterday. My pestilence ticks really hard. Like stupid hard. And of course we said we would love to try it on Legendary, so we're going to get a chance to do that probably next week. But it's just scary. So that's my Foundry V2. I love that one. That's my sniper. That's my other skill. I think I'm going to erase my striker hybrid because it really doesn't give me... so I'm going to do the changes here because I believe this new build utilizes the gunner specialization. Yeah. So what do we have? What's the secondary? Yeah, we need LMGs. So, this is assault rifle. It's this one. So, we respec the elements to LMG. And then we're going to activate excuse me. Okay. So now we have the gunner.
I've got
Gunner specialization. We're gonna go with St. Elmo's engine. We won't be able to use flatline, so that's pointless. This has in sync. He used it with frenzy. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see. I have several, so... Cricket has perfect precision. The Dare has perfect flatline. This one has eyeless. So LMG damage, damage target out of critical hit chance. I probably... I don't know, so we'll check. Okay, so here we go... Oh yeah, it's true. I can't because of the knee pads. So we're going to go with this. Then we're going to go there. We're going to use... this. I think he uses the Reviver Hive. Yes. The Reviver Hive, and then the Crusader Shield. Doing that. And then over here. So this one has weapon damage, crit hit damage, headshot. But it has obliterate, so that's the one that we need. This one has weapon, critical hit damage, critical hit chance. Oh no, that's better. Not that I mind the headshot damage, but... we'll take it out of that one. Put it in there. I know they're not maxed out, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. And then over here, we're going to put this. Built-in scopes a crit hit chance. Plus 50 rounds. Then over here, we're going to put... some stability or accuracy. stability is always better. So stability there. And then we're going to give it a little bit more. We're going to give it some accuracy there. Plus, we're going to make it look cool. And give it fire. Love it. Okay. And then, as far as the pistol is concerned, what are they using? Oh, they're using the card. Are they? No, they're using... I think I left it in the stash. Let's go check. Yeah, they're using the card 45. Yeah. Take that out of there. With InSync. I don't know what that does for us, but whatever. 11 rounds. Critical hit chance. Critical hit chance. Okay, that's fine. Okay. The only thing I didn't check was the mods that he used, because... the way the screenshot showcases is that we don't see there's none of that here. There's none of that. I use the card too if I'm running Reviver Hive. If I need to use it for a team, I switch to card and I throw the Hive. You get 2 charges, so after reviving your teammate, you can pick up the Hive. Oh. So by using the card? Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so if I look here... Oh, it does. I don't see it, though. All +1 skill. Is it the like this one? Oh, the TD card. I don't know that I have that one. Oh, it does. I do. Okay. Alrighty. Correct. Now it makes sense. +1 skill tier. Roger that. Okay. So that's it for now. So we're going to do this. We're going to call it Striker 4.0. So when will we be the dad and son pew pew? I don't know. I'm going to be doing some, maybe next week, this week. I don't know. I didn't check. All right, so this needs a mod. Not headshot. I'll put some crit hit damage. I don't even know what my crit hit chance numbers are on this one. 43, so it should be a crit hit chance mod then. If I have one. That one's occupied. And so is that one. Oh, 4.8. That'll work. Crit hit damage. This one doesn't need one. This one has a blue mod. What's the mod that we put? Armor on kill. So let's go to backpacks. Memento. I'm missing these little cards to get it to max. So I need 10. Go there. Oh. Let's see if I can buy them.
Anything?
Optimization. That gives us 5. Don't forget your neighbor? Oh, my neighbor. Yeah, he's a little older than my son, which is funny. But the only thing is if you get to play with my son, he doesn't speak English much, so. Okay, so we're tinkering this. Okay, so what am I missing? What the fuck is that? Show resources. Okay, so I must have misread. Oh. Is that what I need? I'll try. Oh yeah, 22. Okay. Okay, that should work now. Okay. There we go. All right, so now we have a fully operational memento, so that's perfect. We put armor on kill with it, which is good. Everything else except for this one. Oh. So 23 of the little flags. We're going to need it probably twice, so we'll do... So that's 20. That's one more for luck. Okay. It'll probably need 2 or 3. Okay, good. All right, so besides the mods, everything else has been, like, leveled. Check what the new mask, the catalyst, does and tell me your thoughts. Okay. Oh, no, that's the catharsis. I don't have the catalyst. Where do I see it? So it's going to need the True Suns, it's going to need the flags, and it's going to need this. This is going to cost me an arm and a leg. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, on expertise, no, it shows if you don't have it, it shows nothing. Okay, so we have 100 of those. Then I go here. No, Alan. I. And then we need... There you go. Okay. Easiest one to get high, so that's good. Okay. Get this to max. And then, oh, now we're missing the AR stuff. Okay. Assault rifle. Gonna give us 10. Okay, hopefully that gets us to where we need to go. Okay. Tinker it. Oh. Holy moly. Okay. But if I go there, is it the last? It is the last one. So I need 40, where I have 8. That's 32. And 75. So that's, I need 54. So 32 and 54. Oh, whoops. $32, and then we need okay, that should give us what we need. Oh, we need 75. Alan. Its total is 75, dum-dum. Okay, so... 81. Should do the trick now. Here we go. Okay. All right. So I just want to check. No. Oh, I can change critical hit damage to damage to armor or critical hit chance. I'm going to keep critical hit damage, and I'm going to change eyeless to the build was using Frenzy. It's like for every 10 bullets in the magazine capacity, gain +3 rate of fire and +3 weapon damage for 9 seconds when reloading from empty. So, let's see how that does. Okay. Oops. Let's go here. Let's go Striker 4.0. This is I mean, except the mods, these are fully optimized. Weapon damage, crit hit chance. Weapon damage, crit hit damage. Weapon damage, crit hit damage. And then weapon damage, crit hit crit hit chance hasn't been maxed on this one. But it's a mod. It's a mod. So except for the mods, everything has been maxed. This one has crit hit damage, crit hit chance, crit hit damage mod, obliterate, and weapon. So it's like this is my second fully optimized build. So this is my Striker 4.0. It looks exactly what the guy was saying. So now we're going to go test it out. Complete any stronghold. So we're going to do... Complete an invaded stronghold mission. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, that's fine. Oops. All right, now I wanted to do...
Black Tusk have taken the capital. Our best guess is that they're preparing for a new offensive against friendly positions on the east side of the city. We need to hit them hard before they get a chance.
Apparently this build is good for Legendary. I don't know. Right now, finishing the Black Tusk or the invaded missions.
Hostile control point
and in doing so, it's going to do the daily project is going to give me complete an invaded stronghold. It's going to finish the weekly. So that's what I'm doing. And we're testing this Striker build with the Capitol building.
A Black Tusk transport just dropped off an officer in the plaza behind the building. From here, they look like they're in charge of the op.
Then that's your objective, Agent. Clear the site, eliminate any hostiles, and
Took me a
most
minute.
importantly, take down that Black Tusk officer.
Yeah, I did that all yesterday. Yesterday or the day before? Because yesterday we ran, on Tuesday we did the, no, Monday, Tuesday we did it because we did the manhunt missions. So we did the scout 2 of the manhunt, and then after that I jumped into the other 3 missions. So... I don't remember this mission invaded. I don't remember the last time I ever did it, so...
Everett's going out. I got him! Shit, they got one of our Q.
He fucking blinded me, son of a bitch.
Serious trauma detected. Agent in.
Wow. Okay. Have you completed the Brooklyn DLC? I did all the missions. But I don't know that I completed the whole DLC. All right, I'm a bit pissed off because this does not work like I expected it to work. I can't play it like I play with the, I keep thinking the interim breaths are pretty easy to get.
Serious trauma detected.
You should have stayed down.
Goddamn reviver guy. Like, I can't get to the trophies when I play this way. That's what I don't like. And the trophies you receive, like, it's not a lot.
System curtailed. System restored. 6.
Get down, get down! Fucking idiot. Always, always, always.
Agent down.
It's so goddamn frustrating.
Serious trauma detected.
Like, I don't understand, like, where the, like, where this is. Like, anywhere close to the others. Like, the Pestilence build. I guess it's just, I just need to learn how to play it, maybe. Maybe that's just it. Because like the extra that it gives me is like underwhelming as frick. I was like that each time I try to make builds from content creators. I have to know how to play it. Yeah, that's I just son of a bitch. Where did he come from?
They're trying to encircle us.
Sending the UAV.
Oh fuck! I didn't reload from empty. This fucking habit that I have. I guess we're gonna have to use the you know what's shitty? Before I open that door, it's not even from a content creator that I got this. It's from a website, believe it or not, that advertises services where they build your character up for you. So basically, you give them the okay, you pay their money, like 20 bucks, $18, whatever the price may be, and then with said money, they get you to where you want to go. Like, that's like mind-boggling to me.
We got a lot of hostiles setting up by the southern end of the building.
Yeah, I know, right?
Roger that. Let's get that south wing cleared.
Did he just use my Roger that? I think he did.
Malfunctioning. System reactivated. System curtailed. System back online.
I got him. Airburst outbound. I'll get that. Lost him.
Okay, when you play it smart, it's actually pretty fucking strong. Like St. Elmo's was hitting at 800,000 apiece. And I haven't even picked up one single trophy. Oh, there's a box up here. The watch leveling to 1K, I think I can. Yeah. Optimist. Never mind. All right, so now we have all our heals back. I have not even picked up one trophy. So basically, I mean, like you said earlier, or earlier in the week, how much do they charge for that service? I saw, like, for a build or something, it was like $16, 17 bucks. I guess they go, they farm the materials for you, they do all of the work. I don't know. Like, I don't know how it works or what they do, but listen, I talked about it early in the week. I was approached by two separate people, you know, about about a service to technically help me grow the channel. I don't believe in that kind of thing. But if that exists, my friends, and the rest all are true. Oh, nice one. Whoa, Chunga.
Gonna need a bucket.
You're getting electrocuted. Like when you're... Oh, there you go.
No line of sight here.
When your stacker or your striker stacks are there, holy frick. These red bars do not stand a frickin' chance. The 1K watch must be more. You have bad. I was being a good Canadian. I was very civil. I was very nice to them. Just use that. Thank you. I just reloaded from not empty again. Jeez, Alan. You're never gonna learn. I don't need 10 points. Oops. I will need this, though. True Patriot. With the Huntsman AR. Oh, that's nice. Perfect Frenzy. Oh, gotcha. Nice. Holy fuck, did we move fast. There you are. I was just about to say, where's the other idiot? I'm shooting blind because of those lights. I can't see anything. Okay. None of them.
Watch those flanks.
Oh, good hiding spot, bud.
Repositioning.
Foot was showing, buddy.
Visual is negative.
Yep, visual is negative. It's a fair assessment. I can't see anything. Hit me? Why? Why? What did I do to you? I know I'm invading your space. Ow.
Another down.
Oh, he didn't take him. Well, let's yeet this on your way. That way I get you to move. There you go. No medics. We've talked about this. Oh, sneaky asshole. Damn thing moves. Or I'm gonna mag the higher the amp, so the amplifier, so the build will be Eagle, Grasp, 4PC True Patriot, and Fenris or Coyotes. Nice. Let me know how that plays out, dude. Whoops. A ladder is right here. So, even though I love the Memento backpack, because of the flimsy nature of the build, I'm not 100% sure that having that is necessarily the best the best in slot. I don't know. When you look at these, are these like an indication of you playing heroic? I don't know. Nearly threw up in my own mouth. And I just flicked coffee on my nose. So, %5 weapon damage, 10% bonus armor, 5% skill efficiency. Or do we go with unstoppable force? As killing an enemy increases total weapon damage by 5% for 15 seconds. Because this does this, but I have to pick up... I have to... I only get the other two bonuses if I pick up the trophy. Whilst if I was using unstoppable force, this would be critical hit chance. It could be any really... Like maybe... like this. It gives me 15% magazine size, but I have unstoppable force on it. Or we go with companion, you know? And then I switch the shield. Instead of using the shield, I can use the reviver hive instead. Or we go the Palisade. We build it up. We change hazard protection for something else. And then we build up everything here. We change hazard protection for... change hazard protection for armor regeneration, maybe. And then we bump up the armor. And then we keep companion. Or we can go with a Gila Guard. We change hazard for something else. Oh no, we would have to change tech support to something else. So we would have to keep hazard protection, health, and armor. Perfect adrenaline rush whenever you're within 10 meters of an enemy. Gain 23% bonus armor. That gives me bonus armor, which is not what I'm looking for. I farm for palisades for all of my characters. Perfect tandem when I run glass cannon and pestilence. We have a palisade right here. It's severely undermanaged. If I want to recalibrate hazard protection to something else, I could. We already have companion on it. Skill damage. I mean, I'm not using a skill, but we could keep hazard protection. And then change skill damage to, or we keep skill damage and we change hazard protection to something like crit hit damage or crit hit chance. Yeah, we probably change it to crit hit chance so that we get to 60% crit hit. We already have 119%. And then by having the Reviver Hive next to us, instead of having to pick up the... I mean, so one thing that is true is that if you pick up the thing, it gives you extra bonus armor. But the bonus armor that I get really absolutely doesn't make much of a difference. So I'd rather play in cover. And I'm playing in cover and having the Reviver Hive right next to you hovering and giving you health and whatnot is going to kick that 15% weapon damage extra instead of 5%. Yeah. So I would change hazard protection to crit hit chance for an extra 6%. I mean, I can lift it, but it's idiotically low. All right, so we're gonna go back to it afterwards, because I think that's definitely worth looking into. Really, game? Okay.
Looks like Black Tusk has equipment set up on the roof.
Then it needs to be destroyed.
System reactivated.
Oh, that was a nice move. That was a nice move. Like, I don't know how he pulled that off, but he did. Oh, you're on fire and bleeding.
Show me the mark.
Come on. Okay, now I want to keep the electric. He's not going to move. Watch this. I absolutely did not think this would work.
Sweep.
See, now we have all of these frickin' trophies everywhere, and I'm not picking them up because it's too dangerous for me to pick them up. The build is too flimsy. I don't know, man. So is it 5% per? For every trophy collected, gain an additional 1% weapon damage plus 1% skill efficiency and 0.1% armor. So the first one, so that means, yeah. So technically speaking, picking up the trophies would absolutely give us more weapon damage than the 15%, I'm thinking at least, than the 15%, than the 15% of the companion, unless I misunderstood. Unless I misunderstood. Hold up, please don't let me be misunderstood. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I had my 4. I did not see that. And I'm not 100% sure about Frenzy either. I'm going to choose something else because I think it's worth.
Ready for contact.
Make it on time? Probably won't.
Deploy! Going for it! Got my bird up!
Support station ready.
The drones are up. Place the guy in the shield.
Medical assistance needed.
No worries, sir. Take your time.
Friendly down.
Oh shit! Two at a time. Two at a time. All right. right, so if you play it a little bit more run and gun, and while still paying attention. I don't even know where that came from.
Get around him! Hey, stay behind me! Tango's moving up here!
Got him out of the way. All right, that feels like it. Okay. One defensive, the other one not so defensive. Okay. Oh, there we go. Cherished. Do I have that one? Pick it up. This means now we can go tinkering, library. Go here, there, and we can extract it. The fact of the matter is that when it comes to like shotguns, SMGs, or pistols, whether these like have full, like it doesn't really matter more than it mattered that I have all like all of the items I needed. In order to read, like, if ever somebody comes up with a streamlined build where you want to use it, etc., you can use it, you know? Durability. I mean, those numbers are good, but then, you know, it doesn't know what it wants to be again. Skill haste, armor with headshot damage, health, which is really, really bad, but overclock, which is not good either, so none of it is good. I didn't forget anything here? No, doesn't look like I did. All right, let's go. Couldn't see shit when I was logging in. Excuse me.
Looks like you got them all, Agent. The capital is secure.
Now that's 2.1 million XP, 1,200 Season Pass XP. Holy moly, that was a lot. Larion filter. Okay. Black Tusk activities, named Black Tusk. We still, okay, so now we can do Tidal Basin. But we also finished the weekly project. Now we just need to finish the daily project. So what do we have? True Sons, Black Tusk. Black Tusk. Okay, we can go do those. We'll go here first. For sure, I thought there'd be more than one named dude in the entire place, but I guess not.
It's not gonna be easy, but I'll be here to help you out.
Okay.
Godspeed and good luck.
You too. Okay, so Big Show. LMG, damage target, have a headshot damage. No. We have one already, so we're not going to keep that. Okay, this does not know what it wants to be. That's cherished. I'm going to mark it, but before we go, it's a Habsburg. I'll check it after. Status effect, armor region, plus a skill tier. Not a horrible one, though. Actually, it's better than this one. Okay. I'll open the 8s after. So we have cherished. We have to go see if we have that one. Oh, we do. Armor has resilient weapon handling. What does this one have? Yeah, the other one's better. Okay. Okay. Actually, let's do this. Now we have several boxes to claim. We just got... Ugh. Okay. I forget. In the journey, we don't have anything to claim because it's the last one. And we still have a lot to do there, so we're good there. Skadoosh. Jesus, 10 boxes to open. Okay, let's start there. The collector. And it's God roll. Oh, there's a bonus. We have to, because otherwise I'm going to run out of space. I don't know if you knew this, but the AUG SMG has one of the hardest base damage in this game. Like the level 40 completely topped out base damage of the AUG is better than most ARs. Like 132,000, and it shoots at an 834 RPM. Like your police M4 is 150 RPM, and instead of having 25 in the mag, it has 30 in the mag. So for 5 extra bullets, this thing is a monster. Nothing that we can extract on this. Wyvern, no. So, weapon damage, crit hit chance, crit hit damage. It's actually better than the one we have. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the skill duration mod from that one. We're going to mark it. And then we're going to put... the skill duration mod in this one. So we're going to dismantle that one. Point blank with Intimidate. While you have bonus armor, gain 1 stack. Each stack up to max. Each stack increases weapon damage by 4%. Okay. Gloves. No. Okay, so I'm just gonna check in the library. You never know. I may have missed it, but I didn't. Okay. All right, 4 more to open. Named item cache. A rusty. Weapon crafting. And the last field proficiency cache. Resolute MK47. I already have the rusty. Health damage, no. And then there's the pivot pad, so no. Okay. It's an all red build, so we have to pay attention to how you do it, you know? Okay, let's go. Black Tusk, True Sons. So let's go do these guys. What happened?
Access granted.
Best stuff in the city.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
It's not there anymore. All right, we'll run it. I don't feel like wasting the bullets now, so I guess we're gonna have to now. Oh, they're Black Tusk. Water and, you know, like a food spot. We're gonna need those. You know, boxes. Why not? You never know what you're gonna find.
A hostile control point detected.
Okay. Oh, Chunga.
Good place to skip steps.
Keep them away from the settlement!
A GR9, rate of fire, steady-handed, no.
Firing on targets.
What happened? Did we lose it? I hate it when it does that. Like, it somehow, like, loses tracking of what's going on, and... Oh, it's an elite territory control. Haha. Let's see. Can I take them from up here?
Serious trauma detected. Agent incapacitated.
What's up?
Immediate
Fuck!
assistance needed.
Deploying UAVs.
Friendly combatants nearby. Hostiles detected.
Yeah, I can't.
Agent vital signs 0.
Yeah, this build is absolutely not doing it for me. Having to pick up the goddamn trophies when the build is just underwhelming. Like, it doesn't underperform in terms of RPMs, in terms of damage, all of that. But I absolutely don't think that the Memento backpack is the best case scenario in this one. I'm going to go with that. Change this to the fixer drone. Duration, health, and a damage or armor repair. Hey, Tom. Welcome back, sir. How are you? Okay, so... No, not F. We want to... M. Well... Oh, we already did the change, so we have to optimize. Oh. So we need 34, and oh, we can't do it here. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, of course, now they're fucking gone. Oh, that, and I also... Okay, this utilizes Frenzy. Plus 10 crit hit damage for every pipe seconds you're firing, stacks up to 5 times. That could be a good one. Ranger, it says amplifies weapon damage by 2% for every 4 meters you're away from your target. That could be a good one too. Spike. Headshots grant plus 75% status effect damage and duration to the next status effect you apply. Headshots grant 60% skill repair. Future perfect. Flatline we can't use. Sledgehammer. Amplifies weapon damage by 30% to shocked enemies. Amplifies weapon damage by 15% to enemies under status effect. Increase weapon damage by 42% when no skills are on cooldown. I could try that. But we're going to be using the... Firing your weapon increases weapon accuracy by 1%, weapon stability by 1% per shot, up to 60%. Killing enemies farther than 20 meters builds up stacks. No. Overwhelm. Suppressing an enemy. No. I think what we're going to try is Ranger. Because otherwise, landing body shots adds a stack of bonus plus 55% headshot. We don't have that. Killing an enemy with a critical hit grants plus 70% critical hit damage for 10 seconds. Optimist is weapon damage increased by 3.5% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. It could be a good one. Let's try Killer. All right. Okay, let's go. Having to come out of hiding with a build that's an all-red build to go pick up the trophies, I don't think works really, really well. So... Okay.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Still had 34 in the magazine. I shouldn't have reloaded it. Let's see. It's not what I wanted to press. Oh, not him or her.
That's it, right?
You just open this door by yourself here, lady. Hidey, 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 ho. Alright, so it definitely works better for me. Creeping Death. When you apply a status effect, it also applies to all enemies within 8 meters of your target. That's, Covert SR, a marksman headshot, critical hit damage. Holy shit, first blood. If scoped, your first shot fired from out of combat or after fully reloading from empty deals headshot damage to any part of the body. I don't know how she opened that door also. The other thing that I've been thinking about, how is that not a named... How is this not a Black Tusk activity? I really don't understand what constitute a Black Tusk activity if that wasn't... It said Black Tusk. Why am I not hitting you in any way, shape, or form?
Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
Thing is fucking brutal. I'm in the worst possible spot too. I can't fucking hide from it. For some reason, I can't hit any of its fucking propellers. Motherfucker. Suck. It can hit you, but you can't hit it.
Medical assistance needed.
Hitting the nothing.
Serious trauma detected.
I give up.
Agent vital signs 0.
No, it's just because it was it's close to the blue. So I was testing out, like, I don't know. Don't ask me, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. I just don't. I like the blue screen. They're basically the same gun. This one's the exotic version. There's a named version. You know, whatever. It's not the gun. It's the fucking build. And it's for some godforsaken reason I couldn't hit that helicopter. And now the game is really fucking pissing me off now. Really pissing me off. It worked really well 2 seconds ago, but not against that. I saw somebody say that they... Oh, no, that was not the gun. ROF. It's really good. I don't know what ROF is. Oh, rate of fire. Yeah, it's at 863. I don't know. It's just for some godforsaken reason that fucking thing just wouldn't die. So It's a new style of play. I need to relearn how to do that, but... Oh, they're coming to me. Jesus.
I'll hold this area.
Tango filled that one.
System disrupted. System forward.
Deploying.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Gotta stay low here. On target.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
How do they fucking move those that quick?
Incoming hostiles detected.
Airburst on the way.
Disrupt resistance. That's a Grupo Sombra knee pads. Okay, no good. And PP-19. Ooh. Ooh. All right, we're picking that up. Okay. So we're at 2 out of 3 for Black Tusk. No named items, though.
Hostile control point nearby. Hostile contacts.
And I was slow getting up here.
UAV active in the AO.
Access key detected.
I got sight. Target's in the hit. Aim for the hit.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
You're dead.
I beg to differ.
Don't worry.
So where's the... Oh, there it is. Military RPK-74. There was another bunch of Black Tusk that walked out over here. I nearly shot at them because I didn't know they were not in this instance. Burza breather that doesn't know what it wants to be. There's something throwing like air bursts all over the place 2 seconds ago. Oh, there's a restock box that I want. Alright, so we're full on everything. We're just gonna go here just to make sure I have everything, and then we're gonna go do the tidal basin. Actually, now let's go back to the White House. We're gonna max out that Palisade Works the defense of it, or the armor. It's the last of our coffee. Okay. All right. So let's. Here. This one. That's not the one we wanted to keep. It was this one over here. Okay, so we want to go there. What are we missing? We're missing a few here. We're missing that. 34. Okay, so we'll go here. Okay. Then we're gonna go here.
Sit down.
Let's see what that works. Where does that take us? I can't finish this. And I can't finish this either, so I need 34 there, 40 there. So I need 10 more for this. And then I'll need 34 for this one. So I need 44. Plus probably another 34. So about 80. Okay. Gosh. So I'm missing 23. So it's going to be roughly double that.
Don't want him to get rusty.
Okay, maybe I misunderstood what it is that I'm missing. Oh, it's that one. It's not the other two, so it's the True Sons thing here. Okay. One more. There's always fucking something missing. Oh. Okay. Okay, now we go back here. We're gonna give it... Should we give it incoming repairs or...
Ugh, it feels so good to sit down. My back was killing me.
Or armor on kill? We can always change it later, so that's okay. Die slot, appearance slot. It looks okay this way. Okay, let's have a look. We got a low back. LBOAC, which is a rifle. Rifle, credit damage, mag size, and thunder strike. No. Repair, armor regen, and 1 skill tier. No. Okay. Then we're going to go here. Send that to the stash. We're going to keep this one because if I get pissed off again, I'm going to go back to that. Striker 3.0, we're playing with that. One shot 2K. Send that to the stash. The Heartbreaker. Send it to the stash. Negotiator's Dilemma we have, because if I get angry at this, we're going to stop again. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this right here.
I should try making leather. It can't be that hard.
Okay. Tidal basin. Oops. Here we come. Surely there's going to be at least 2 named guys in there, right? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
We need to retrieve the antivirals before Black Tusk can move them somewhere safer. Head down into the sinkhole and locate the maintenance pump room. We rigged explosives there that should get you inside the perimeter once you detonate them.
Nope. Okay.
Okay, now find the detonator. The explosion should cause a cave-in that'll put you just inside the wall of the base.
Roger that.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I got him.
You got me. I think I got you. Alrighty.
Encrypted signal source detected.
That sounds promising. Could be a way to intercept Black Tusk comms.
God. I was shooting right at it. I don't understand.
UAV active in the AO.
Serious trauma detected.
Got plenty to shoot.
Oh, you
Agent out of action.
Popping magazine.
Vital signs critical.
Goddamn medic. moving away, huh?
Friendly took a bad hit.
Thank God for the reviver hive. Like, I absolutely, like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding how to play this build. Like, it looks straightforward, but I promise you it doesn't feel that way.
Look for a terminal that you can patch Isaac into.
Okay.
Enemy transmission intercepted.
This is Wyvern. Prep the helos. We need to get these antivirals out of here. The division is inside the compound.
You need to make sure none of those birds get airborne.
I wonder
What that unlocks. Keep an eye out.
Oops. Electric. Okay, oops.
The containers are ready for pickup. What's the status on those helos?
Gonna be a few more minutes. We're working on it.
Shit, copy that.
Oh, the last room. I can already anticipate how tough the last room is going to be.
Find a way to keep those helicopters grounded.
Oh, right here. Whoa, what the fuck? It's like, which one of those fucking assholes has the rocket launcher?
Serious trauma detected.
Gotta be him, right?
Wyvern, the helo's out of commission.
How the fuck did that happen? This situation needs to get locked down. Now. See to it personally.
Copy that.
Sounds like you're gonna need all the help you can get. The support team is standing by, but you'll need to figure out a way to get them through the main gate.
Okay. I guess when you're used to playing with a certain or specific, you know, a build that fits more your style of play than anything else, you possibly don't feel good playing other builds. I don't know. Maybe this build is just not made for me. How does he fucking hit me all the goddamn fucking time? Every time you get shot, what happens to you? Do you stay standing up or do you fall down? Apparently, they fall, and they're able to hide.
By turrets at the main gate! Find a way to disable them.
I guess my anger, my anger at this game is getting the best of me tonight. Certain nights you don't feel that, you know.
Reinforce the main gate sector.
I think they come through this side first, right? That zigzag move that he has is just legendary, if you ask me. Their ability to bob and weave away from your gunfire is unprecedented. Really? I heard him run, but I can't see him.
Ready to open the gate as soon as the area is secured.
We're getting very close.
The Immediate medical assistance needed.
Now locate those antivirals. As soon as you retrieve them, send up a flare to signal the support team. We'll stand by here and cover your ass.
That was a lot. Negotiator's Dilemma with blue screen does a hell of a lot of damage. And the thing that it does extremely well is it helps you to focus on multiple enemies by shooting multiple of them like really quickly. Just as you engage in the fight, you shoot multiple enemies so that they get their 3 dots on top of their heads. And as soon as you get that, then after that you focus fire on the biggest and or the toughest opponent that you can find, and watch the others just crumble.
Okay, listen up. Plan B. We'll transport the antivirals by hovercraft. I want these cylinders on separate vessels.
Intercept those cylinders. We can't let Black Tusk get away with a single sample.
Plus, the GR9 can shoot 200, because I put in the extra 50 bullets. It's 250 bullets. So, if you get an enemy that's tough enough that can withstand all this damage, your stacks are going to be built really quickly. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is a better version of the Striker that I've seen.
Cold storage device detected.
Yeah, it's really strong.
That's gotta be the antivirals.
Fourth, we have to pay attention here. I often get cracked in here because I don't do the right
Bringing
thing.
a cylinder on board now.
Yeah. Yeah, the convoy is right over here. Okay, that went a lot better than I expected. That's the rigger, so we're not going to do that. ACRSS. Let me reset you. 23 seconds? Yeah, 23 seconds. Give us a chance to loot around here. I thought there'd be more. Oh, I have to call the nearby guys. That's true.
Additional cold storage device detected nearby.
Get that second antiviral cylinder. The support team will secure the first cylinder in the meantime.
Wyvern, hostiles captured one of the cylinders. They're trying to intercept the other one.
Hold the bridge and protect that cylinder.
I like it when you're in the open. How do you stay hidden while on fire? Is beyond me. Oh, you left me some. Sweet Lord. Some goodies up here.
Proceeding.
So targeted loot is this. Armor, explosive, no.
Requesting support fire. We've got hostiles on the bridge.
Request denied. We can't risk those antivirals.
Copy that.
So from a damage perspective, it does really well, but you have to play it the way it needs to be played.
Tango found.
I'm making an attack run on that hovercraft.
Negative, Thunderbird. They'll tear you to pieces.
Shit!
All by yourself. You seem to be. Targeted loot and AUG X3. Whatever. Fucking thing is so strong. Okay. And an M9 1911 with streamline. Oh, do I need this? I don't know. Let's go check. No, I don't. No, that's okay. It's okay. Every time I look at the hardwired gear set, I always feel like singing the Motley Crue song. I'm wired. For some reason. That always triggers in my brain. Okay.
Sample secured. Preparing to exfil.
Copy that. Good work.
Portable canister detected nearby.
Oh.
I'm hit. Losing control.
I love that. Like, you know, accepting your fate.
That helicopter took out the turbines. We're fucking stranded.
Wyvern, you need to exfil on foot right fucking now. We need those goddamn antivirals.
You want me to run away?
Yes.
I thought you knew me better than that.
This is an order, Wyvern. Wyvern, do you copy?
Get on board that hovercraft and secure the rest of the antivirals. The support team will protect the cylinders.
Serious trauma detected. Agent incapacitated.
What are the fucking chances that that happened at the same fucking time? All right. It's just not a good day today.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Like, I don't know which one was it that fucking throws that grenade launcher and that hits me in the fucking face every time, but god damn it, this is so much frustrating. Ugh. Alright, so if you've never done this mission before, if you've never finished this before, a little earlier, well, a lot earlier in the game, where we shot that yellow box from the outside of the compound, we walked upstairs, and inside the room there was a key. And then you heard Manny say, I wonder what that unlocks. So there are several missions where you can find keys that are hidden in the game world and not in plain view. So it's not something that you'd know. So in here, the game is enticing you to go into that direction right there. There's a box here. And the way that the box is, the way that the box, the way that they've placed the box is to keep your attention away from what is the real, where the real portion of the mission, where that key actually goes. So if you just walk even through this door, right? So there's only 2 doors to walk in. So you can walk in through this door or walk in through that side or through the window. Either way, if you just come in, your attention gets attracted to this box, and then you're gonna miss that there's a key, a door, like a key holder there. And then when you get closer, if you've picked up the earlier key that we have, it will open this door, and you will gain access to a weapon. And I may be mistaken, but I think there's a specific AR that drops here. That you can utilize. Once you've got it, you've received it once though, like it'll randomly put weapons there that you may or may not
Get
need.
those rocket launchers prepped.
Talk to me, Wyvern. What are you doing?
I'm gonna blow up the motherfucking White House.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
We need to cripple these assholes, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Christ, she's insane! Agent, do whatever you can to prevent the launch of those rockets.
She is insane. Oh.
Rocket launchers are loaded.
God damn it, Wyvern. Stand down.
We'll come back.
Negative, sir. I refuse.
She refuses. I didn't even know this dropped here. How did I miss this? That was right at the beginning, too. All right. Yeet. All right, take two. Okay. It didn't look like he took something. That's your helicopter that got...
Fireworks? You won't be disappointed. Target locked. Initiating launch sequence.
Jesus Christ. Everyone, this is not a drill! We need to evacuate the building right now! Repeat, this is not a drill!
Over here!
Gotta go. Okay.
I saw them.
Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence
So lucky.
initiated.
I'm gonna remember killing you. It's been a while since I could say that about anyone.
Whoa. Are we taking a guess?
Come to save the day, huh? But you're a real goddamn hero. Enough small talk.
Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated. Serious trauma detected.
I'm gonna get myself killed, I know.
Rocket launch backup power activated. Launch sequence initiated.
You're so fucking slow, it's not even funny. Like, if you were trying to hit them...
Stand by!
You're starting to piss me off. Quick and painless is no longer an option for you.
Target
God damn it.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
This fucking mission.
Agent deceased.
I'm so fucking tired. This build is a shit show.
Here to see the fireworks?
And they said that this was a legendary build. That is a fucking lie if I ever saw one.
Target locked. Initiating launch sequence.
Everyone, this is not a drill. We need to evacuate the building right now. Repeat, this is not a drill. Hey. You're done here. UAV active
How the
in the AO.
fuck did they move that fast?
If you don't stop those rockets from launching, a lot of people are gonna die. And one of them is gonna be me.
Oh yeah. If there was a time lock, I would have lost the time lock, that's for sure.
I saw them.
Initiated.
Moving on the target.
I'm gonna remember killing you. It's been a while since I could say that about anyone.
All right, come on. Of course you're gonna hide.
Come to save the day, huh? But you're a real goddamn hero. Enough small talk.
Here we go. Stand by. Stand by.
Motherfucker.
Launch sequence initiated. Serious trauma detected.
I can cover you. Watch it. Back up.
Rocket launch backup power activated. Sequence initiated.
Take fire.
Come on, will you fucking let me go? What?
You're starting to piss me off. Quick and painless is no longer an option for you.
Shields. Yeah.
Come here, bitch.
It's
Oh! One fucking hit like that and she got my shield. This has got to be the most idiotic thing I've ever seen in my whole goddamn life. You shut the fuck up. I'm out of ammo. Love this build, man. Stay alive longer than
Wyvern,
most fucking
what's your
builds,
status?
but
Wyvern, come
the
in.
TTK is
Wyvern.
goddamn awful.
The antiviral cylinders are secure. We'll make sure they get safely extracted.
Well, it's a good thing we're done for tonight, because I don't think I could have gone any further.
Helicopters on approach. Should we knock them down? Negative. Hold your fire. You can't chance those cylinders getting destroyed.
Well, that's a bit of luck. Agent, you managed to secure the antivirals and shut down a key Black Tusk stronghold. Not to
There
mention
are
preventing a
days
rocket attack
where
on the base of
I shouldn't
operations.
play video games.
Incredible work, Agent.
Today was not one of those
Truly
days.
incredible.
Today was a day where I
still more
shouldn't
to
have
do.
played this game. I shouldn't have played this game today. Or I shouldn't have tried or tested builds, you know? Because that build works good, but not for legendary. Like, it would, like, this is heroic. Like, I don't think that the build that they were referring to, like, so when you think about it, where did I find the build? I found the build on a website that offers their quote-unquote services to build you, you know, like, so basically, I don't know how they do it. They log into your account or whatever, and then they build you, and they get you to the level that you're supposed to be at in order to be able to use the build, whatever the case may be. They actually charge money for this. So that means, like, if you're a 14, 15, 16-year-old kid who happens to have daddy's money somehow, you can pay them the money in order to gain access to a build where they technically say that you can do legendary with, and it absolutely does not. Like, I don't think it'll be able to do legendary. I just don't think it will. Scary thought. Very scary thought. Anyways.
Let's see. Hey, we did the weekly. We did the daily. We finished the... we finished the invaded missions, which means we only have, you know, like, let's call it journey stuff to do when we reconvene back on Monday. So, my hair is in complete shambles. Oh, safety distance. I have one already. I picked it up because I was curious, but because I saw the buffalo or the bull, and I'm like, oh, but explosive resistance, skill, health, and then 30% LMG damage. Not really my cup of tea. 9.1 skill duration. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I thought we needed it, but we don't. Six boxes to open. Invisible Hand. I think that's the gun that you used to get from that box if you had never had it before. When you found the key in the hovercraft, I think that's the weapon that you were able to find from that box, the Invisible Hand. I could be mistaken, of course, but my brain is somehow going there. So. This one is... Oh, it's lewd. Yeah, okay. CMMG Banshee, no. UMP 45, no. Nope. This one, no. Then we have a few gloves, hardwired, no. We found a defensive mod, 11% protection from elites, no good. I'm just gonna double check in case I missed one, but I don't think I have. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of everything. All right. Okie dokie. Oh, now it's working. Sometimes I feel I should be on the left, because when I look left, you guys see me look right, so it looks like I'm looking off screen whenever I'm playing, which is a little bit odd. But still, it's okay. I am quitting this game for tonight. Use this music for tonight. New season of Tom Clancy's The Division 2. I already played that. What the hell are you talking about? Anyways. Okay. What a night. What a frustrating night. Razin will probably play next week if you're into it. I think it'll be a lot more fun than what I've done tonight. So thank you guys for hanging out hanging out with us tonight. It was a really, really good time, even though I got frustrated a lot. There is absolutely no way in hell that build that we played is legendary status, even with the Memento backpack, because it relies too much on you. You're off to the Philippines next week? I did not know you were Filipino, my dude. That was, if I had my choice, that would be one of the places I would have to go back. I went 2017, 2018, and 2019 for work. I made a lot of good friends there. I went to Manila a couple of times, Naga, and yeah, exactly. Yes, and my brain is mush. So oh no, actually, I'm just an old man. I forget shit all the time. So. Anyways, it was good. It was a good week. We did pretty much. Oh, nice. Awesome. That's really awesome, dude. That's really, really awesome. Yeah. So anyways, with that said, first time after 13 years. Holy cow. It's been 6 years since my last time, and I actually miss it. I absolutely loved going there. Had a blast when I was there. Made some really, really good friends. Discovered a part of the world. Like I went, not scuba diving, we went snorkeling in, what was the name? Palawan? I think that's the name. I know that's the name, but just not saying, I'm not sure if I'm saying it the right way. But anyways, yeah. Tomorrow's Sunday night. Might not be able to sleep. Palawan, and of course, that one I did that was in 2019, Palawan, but in 2018, we went to Boracay. I mean, if you're going to be a flight away from that island and seeing what it looks like, yeah, beautiful places. I absolutely love it. It's I promised my wife I would take her there one of those days for sure, because it's like the staying and the activities, like once you're there, it's not that expensive. It's just for us, it's flying there. That's so expensive. I think that just for my wife and myself, it would cost us close to about 10,000 Canadian dollars just to fly there. Like, we haven't stayed, right? So, I mean, from a hotel's perspective, because I have friends and connections out there, it wouldn't cost me the, how should I say it? Like the tourist costs, right? It would be a little bit less expensive, but it's the ticket. Everything there is exactly. I mean, cheap, yeah, within reason, of course. But you have to know the people, because if you're just somebody, flying there and you're just walking around, most definitely, it's going to be, it's going to be an adventure. It's going to be an adventure. You have the foreign rate. That's exactly. I didn't want to say it out loud, but yes, now that you said it, you do. Like, I went shopping because I was there for work. My last employer, we were very, how do you say? We were very culturally diverse. So I had a Moroccan guy with me. I had a Filipino guy with me and a Filipino lady with me, and we went shopping in one of those like flea market places. I wanted to bring my son because he was into soccer back when he was much younger, whatever. So he wanted a soccer jersey, and they got like, we have some over here. Let's go find them. And I promise you, at some point, like, the Moroccan guy knows how to, he knows how to haggle, and he knows how to do all of this, right? And we got down to, like, I think we had 3 soccer jerseys, like a green one, a red one, and I can't remember, I think the other one is black and yellow. And she was like, I think we were able to get her down to like somewhere in the vicinity of about 2,000 pesos. And then the guys were like, and I'm like, guys, I said, that's it. I said, it's enough money. I can definitely pay that much money. And so I gave her the 2,000 pesos, and I'd never seen this in my life. So she bagged it, like she put it in bags, and she gave them to me. She was so thankful. And then she started rubbing the money that I gave her, the pesos, on all of the clothes. Like, as we were walking out, she was rubbing the pesos all over the clothing on her walls. I looked at my friends. I'm like, what the hell is she doing? And then they looked at me, and she goes, "Yo, well, you're her first buy of the day." Exactly. I was like, you're her first customer. I'm like, oh wow. And so they were like, yeah, so they're attracting good luck. I'm like, that's so, after that, I never went shopping without someone I knew. So anyways, I'm not a fan of really like funky foods, but so I always tell them, I said, if you make me eat shit that's weird, I'm not going to forgive you ever. But they did they did get me to try sisig and all that, and it was actually very good. So anyways, it's just those were some of the best times. Like the job I had gave me, yeah, it's one of my favorite. And so the job I had gave me the opportunity to travel. I went to the Philippines, was the furthest I've gone, and then I had intra, like where I would travel like within Canada to other cities as well. So it was probably the biggest. Yeah, I bet you are. There's certain things that are just it is what it is. Anyways, all right, enough of me and enough of this. I hope you have a fantastic trip, my friend. Yeah, just have some fun while you're out there. I know I would. So anyways, thanks again for hanging out tonight. If you guys have it in you and you want to go check out the YouTube channel and subscribe there, I would help me a great deal. It'll give me the opportunity to grow the channel over there. Launching a new video tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern time, wherever that may be for you. If I'm on tomorrow, yeah, I'll see. I'm going to be working tomorrow, but yeah, I might not be. I might be connecting. Maybe we'll see. If I'm on, I can see when you're on. You can see when I'm on. So we'll connect you. All right. Well, thanks for everything for the fantastic week, guys. Have a great weekend. Please be safe. If you have to move around, I'll catch you guys on Monday. Have a good one. Later, folks.